Good evening and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Tag TV's coverage of the Blues Fan Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards 360 Wing Sprint Car Series live from Lanier National Speedway, round number 8, race number 2. We finish off the night under the night sky here at Lanier. And we have a good crowd yet again, 27 drivers at the moment on track. We'll have taken the time here in practice session number 2. We're going to get set to roll off into qualifying in just a few moments, so stick around. We'll have a qualifying, we'll have a B main, and then we'll get set into our 40 lap main event for race number 2, and then that will include 2/3 of the race season done. Yes, we've got, including this one, we've got 9 more races left in the 360 Sprint Car Series. We've got 10 left in the 410 World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series on Thursday night. Yes, we're back on Thursday night for the 410s. And the white flag and checkered flag has been given to these drivers. Yeah, for practice session. There it is. The checkered flag is out, so another 3 or 4 seconds, and then it will roll over right into qualifying. Now we have group qualifying, where 3 or 4 drivers will come out at a time. So we'll be able to let you know who's coming out onto the racetrack. We'll be able to have times up for you as well. Hopefully we don't run into any issues in this one. And let's go. The first car out onto the racetrack. No, we're not doing a driver interview with him, but we'll let you know, as you can already imagine, it is these are just going all wrong. All right. Car number 93 rolling slowly through pit road. The 93 of Chris Roberts. In the 257, Anthony Lepresto. Behind him in the 127, it is Stephen Hill. And in car number 22, it's Jason Nygaard. Here we go. Green flag out on qualifying session number 1. This is race 2. You see the night? The lights are lighting up the sky here at Lanier. First lap time for Chris Roberts. Here we go. 12.983. Lepresto with a 12.931 quick time. Hill with a 13.083 and Nygaard with a 13.061. Roberts with a 12.932. Lepresto slower on lap 2. Nygaard improves with a 13.022. And Stephen Hill unable to improve on that 13.083. So 20, maybe 28 drivers in attendance here. We have a look at some of our drivers coming through. Car number 20, Joshua Secor. In fact, 27. The one of Travis Schrewers. The 12 of Michael Sheridan. And the 331 of Ted Liette. Let's go. We wait for him to get hard on the gas, and we are green here in group qualifying number 2. Waiting for times to come through right now. Sheridan with a 13.112. Liette with a 13.155. Secor with a quick time 12.911. Schruers jumps to position 5 with a 13.076. Sheridan slower. Liette slower. Joshua Secor slower. And Travis Schruers improves to second quick with a 12.916. How about the 20 of Joshua Secor going quick time? Let me tell you, didn't expect it. Rolling out onto the racetrack in car number 37. Excuse me, the 37 of Zane Scott. In car number 7, Dylan Workman. In the 777, Ryan Bueller. And in the 06 is Kyle Scott. So a bunch of 7s on the racetrack in this group right now, looking at times, and here we go. First car to get a time, Zane Scott with a 12.984. Workman with a 13.092. Ryan Bueller, quick time, 12.889. Kyle Scott, quick time with a 12.859. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Scott, position number 1. So we've gone from Stephen Hill, Anthony Lepresto, to Joshua Secor, to Ryan Buell and Kyle Scott. Oh boy. The 21 of Tyler Henselman rallied to a top 10 finish. It's about time he finished the race. Tyler Henselman came from the B main and got a top 10 in the first race. In the 84, our second place finisher of Chris Brenner. Our third place finisher of Brenner. Our second place finisher of Tim Smith. And in car number 92 in the Midwest Orange and White Machine, it is Mike Keegan. First lap for Tyler Hinton, let's see if we can crack a top 10. It's a 13.287. Chris Brenner with a 12.862 minutes, no time. Tim Smith, quick time, 12.833. And Mike Keegan with a 13.029. Tim Smith will improve. He does with a 12.829, still quick time. Chris Brenner with a 12.9598, quick. Tyler Henselman slower on lap 2, sits position number 16 and looking like he's going to be in a B made. So, we now are going to have our 222 set quick time in race number 1. You can see the car is up for sale, so hit up Western Newell on Facebook and see how much the virtual car is. I'm not sure if it comes with the setups or not, but the 222 of Western Newell on the racetrack. In car number 77, it is Aaron Schaefer. In car number 14, it's Carl Tesma. And in car number 5, Tyler Curtis. Let's have a look at how this for sale car is going to turn out right now. First lap time coming out of turn number 4 this time by. No time on the opening lap. Schaefer with a 13.080. Tesman with a 13.126. Curtis with a 13.365. 10th quick for Western Newell with a 13.022. Schaefer does not improve. Tesma doesn't improve, and neither does Tyler Curtis. Look at that beautifully painted machine. Number 9 of Drew Neal rolling out onto the racetrack. Behind him in car number 34, Tom Leck. In car number 90, it is Jeff Fitzpatrick. And in car number 30, Stephen Calavoda. Second last group of cars to qualify. Drew Neal will be the first car to get a time in. Let's go, Drew Neal with a 13.034. Leck with a 13.576. Fitzpatrick with a 13.252. Calavoda with a 13.114. Drew Neal with a 13.027. Position 12. Leck does not improve from 24th quick. Calavoda 18th quick. So, 4 cars, in fact 3 cars in this next group. We've just had 1 late entry coming out onto the racetrack right now. The next 3 cars in car number 10, it's Corey Cosboth. Corey Cosboth in car number 10, the American, or the Caneric Racing, Caneric Healthcare number 10. Behind him in the transport equipment pump hire, car number 25, it's Jesse Bandy. And in the RDS 057, Craig Dunn. In a late entry in the 157, if John Lopresto may get 1 lap in the end if he's connected in time. Green flag on this session. Cosboth, Dunn and Bandy. Cosboth with a 13.493. Bandy with a 13.447. Dunn with a 13.060. Cosboth with a 13.497. Bandy goes to position 24 with a 13.302. And Craig Dunn slower on that last lap with a 13.121. 27 cars have taken a time in qualifying. And will they give the 157 of John Lopresto a lap here at the end? If he is connected, it doesn't look like it. So with that being said, once again, because we've got more than 24 drivers in the pits here tonight, we take our top 20, lock them into the main event. Positions 21 on back will be in tonight's B main. So as you see, Tim Smith sets quick time of the 12.829. Kyle Scott, Brian Bueller, Joshua Secor, Travis Schrewers rounds out your top 5. Anthony Lopresto, Chris Roberts, Chris Brenner, Zane Scott, and Weston Newell. Your top 10 in qualifying. We'll have a look at 11th through to 20th. 11th is Jason Nygaard. Drew Neal in 12th. 13th is Mike Keegan. 14th is Craig Dunn. Aaron Schaefer in 15th. Stephen Hill 16th. 17th, Dylan Workman. 18th, Michael Sheridan. 19th, Stephen Calavoda. And 20th, the final car to lock straight in from qualifying is the 14 on screen of Kyle Tesma. And just by 0.028 of a second, Ted Liette will miss out. Therefore, he will start the B main on pole position. To his outside will be the 21 of Tyler Henselman. And a position 3 will be the 90 of Jeff Fitzpatrick. The 25 of Jesse Bandy will start out of position 4. The 5 of Tyler Curtis will line up out of position number 5. Tom Leck will start out of position 6 in car number 34. At a position 7, Corey Cosboth in car number 10. And out of position number 8 is going to be the 157 of John Lopresto. So that is our 8 cars for tonight's B main. It'll be 8 laps in distance, no cautions. And we take our top 4 directly to the main event. Trevor, yeah, if you want to join these guys, just click on the Dirty Old Bastards link in the title. Give them a like, along with Blues for Your Corporation as well. Tell them you've seen these guys on Ultimate Dirt TV and that you want to race with them, and they'll be able to get you hooked up and you can race with these guys. They run 3 nights a week. They run different cars on a Monday night, a Master of Dirt League. They run the 360s on a Tuesday and 410 sprint cars on a Thursday. So look, these guys are a good bunch of guys. No BS about it. The rules are straight up. There we go.
8 laps, no yellows, top 4 events.
Here we go. We're getting set to go green this time by Ted Liet. Has command of the field. B-main time. Getting set to roll off. Our second B-main of the round so far. Liet gets a good job. Fitzpatrick now on the inside of Tyler Henselman. This side by side out of turn number 2. Liet has the top spot at the moment. Fitzpatrick working the low side. Here comes Henselman back to the outside. Cosboth up in position 4. Keep an eye on John LaPresto as well. He didn't get a qualifying effort in. Hasn't had a look at the racetrack other than right now. Fitzpatrick in the pit stop pizza shop. The yellow entry with the red chassis right now. He's got the bottom side working. Liet continuing to work that top side of the racetrack. Starting to get a pushing forward up on the top in turns 3 and 4. It's not quite there in 1 and 2, but he had 4 wheels right up in the marble stuff. Halfway home, 4 down, 4 to go. Too slow, Roberts. You're too slow. Corey Cosgrove hanging on the 4th right now. Through turns 3 and 4. Fitzpatrick, he has 2nd over Tyler Henselman. Cosgrove just consistently rolling the bottom of the racetrack.
2 to go. 2 more.
2 to run. I'll let you beat me on that time. And this is it right now. The white flag is out for your race leader, Ted Liet, looking to transfer into the main event. Fitzpatrick in the 90, rolling in 2nd right now. 3rd is Henselman. 4th is Cosboth. And the Presto's going to miss out. He hard turns right into the wall. He would be disappointed about that, but there we go. Your top 4 in tonight's B-main. Liet, Fitzpatrick, Henselman, and Cosboth. That wraps up the B-main. And there is only one race left on the program. It is the big one. A 40-lap main event. We've seen how slick the track got during the daytime with the sun beaming on it. Well, we're already starting to see a slicker racetrack after qualifying, I feel. And as a couple of guys mentioned in their interviews, I noticed there's no Batista. So Batista not here. And as a couple of guys said, the cushion of death. So it's going to be a tough race for these drivers, but your winner, Ted Liet. Well, at least you get a bit of R&D before tonight's main event. He'll be able to make some adjustments to that race car if he wishes to. These guys run an open setup. So yeah, these Dirty Old Bastards, they run 3 times or 3 nights a week. They run on a Monday night. They run the Master of Dirt series, which is obviously, if you want to be the Master of Dirt, they run all different types of classes from street stocks No Legend Cars or Truck Series because I think they're scared of getting their backsides handed to them by me. They run wingless cars, both 360 versus 410s. They run the late models. They're in the UMP modifieds. They run the midgets. On a Tuesday night, obviously the 360 wing Sprintcar series, which is what you're watching now. Thursday night, they put a little bit more horsepower into it, and they run the 410s. Here we go. We have a look at our Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on the pole in the 838, that is Tim Smith. To his outside in car 06, it's Kyle Scott. Out of position 3, the 777 of Ryan Bueller. He's going to line up alongside the 20. In the snap-on entry, it is Joshua Secor. Starting out of position 5 in car number 1, Travis Schruers. Starting out of position number 6 in the 257, Anthony LaPresto. Starting out of position number 7 in car number 93, it is Chris Roberts. Into his outside in car number 84, it's Chris Brenner. Starting out of position 9, the 37 of Zane Scott. He will line up alongside the 222 of Weston Newell. Starting out of position 11, the 22 of Jason Nygaard. Outside row number 6 in car number 9, it's going to be Drew Neal. Starting out of position number 13, the 92 of Mike Keegan. And in the 057, out of position 14, it's Craig Dunn. Out of position number 15, the 77 of Aaron Schaefer lines up alongside the 127 of Stephen Hill. Starting out of position 17, the 7 of Dylan Workman lines up alongside the 12 of Michael Sheridan. At a position 19, the 30 of Stephen Calavoda. And starting at a position 20 is Kyle Tesma. Ted Liette will start out of position number 21. Starting out of position number 22 is going to be Fitzpatrick. We've got Tyler Henselman out of 23. And out of 24 is Corey Cosboth. That just did it to me again. It did.
Green.
Well done, ATVO. I just crashed my stuff twice. And now Tim Smith, your race leader. Bueller. Coming through the middle right now. Now on the top side. Scott on his inside. Meanwhile, you're about to have stuff up on the screen in 3, 2, 1. I apologise, it's hiding all right now. Smith, your race leader from Kyle Scott, Ryan Bueller. We go back to the Presto, Shrulis Secor. There was literally a ton of cars. The 12 of Michael Sheridan. Let's have a look at our Ultimate Dirt TV replay. Let's have a look on the top side. Just going to the wall and lagged out. Craig Dunn in the 057 as well. Let's have a look and see what happened. See if we can find out what happened to Craig Dunn. Looks like everything wants to go wrong again. So Tim Smith, your race leader.
Anytime pace truck's off, then they pass the NASCAR logo.
That flag, lap number 43. Tim Smith from Kyle Scott, Ryan Bueller, Anthony LaPresto, Joshua Support. Green flag is back out on the racetrack, and Tim Smith with a good start. Kyle Scott goes to the bottom side of the racetrack in that 06 machine. Buell in the 777. Looking through the middle now, trying to get a run on the outside. It was Scott through turns 3 and 4. He can't make the move happen. Kyle Scott, he's got something on the bottom. LaPresto now. Gonna look to catch up to the 777 and try and pass him to position number 3. Brenner already up to position number 6. He's got Schulz and Roberts behind him. Yellow is out. The 127 of Stephen Hill. Let's see if we have a look. Our ultimate TV replay to find out what happened to the 127 of Stephen Hill. Oh, the free was right front and not as bad as it normally would end up, so maybe a little bit of damage to the 127. Smith continues to lead this race from the start. We got a little bit of a challenge from Kyle Scott, but nothing that should worry the 838 too much just yet. So lights are out.
Take it easy, guys. Get some laps in.
You have it racing control, so just letting them know, let's take it easy. Second caution. Flag back on the racetrack. Kyle Scott now going to challenge for the race lead. Smith works the outside through 1 and 2. Keeps that momentum going all the way through turns 3 and 4 at the top of the racetrack. Smith starts to pull away by about 4 or 5 car lengths right now. Here's LaPresto to the outside. Brenner on the inside of Secor. Trying to keep it pinned on the bottom of the racetrack. In fact, goes through the middle, almost fall down for a moment there. LaPresto now looking to slide Buell. He does so. Buell with a nice crossover. He's going to be careful because Brenner. It's the call. They're right behind them. They're also battling for positions. Slide job right now from 2 different people on 2 different cars. We are good right now. Ryan Buell returns serve on LaPresto, as does the call on Chris Brenner. Travis Schroer is back there in 7, just watching this race between these 4 drivers. Oh, Secor caught the wall. Brenner, evasive action on by. Bueller into the wall as well. Schroer is now on the inside of the 777 of Ryan Bueller. Secor trying to make it a 3-wide battle. A slider from Bueller. Brenner comes back underneath and they make contact. Oh, there's contact. Yellow flag is out. Bueller kept it going. The 93 of Chris Roberts got all sideways. And nothing Roberts could do about that one. Tim Smith, still your race leader. Pace truck will come out. So the lights are on the pace truck as these drivers are probably pacing under green right now. Might even be on 2 to green, hopefully 1 to green this time by.
1 to green, guys, tighten up, single file, white flag, lap 49.
White flag, lap number 49, so 29, make that 28 to run. In the race number 2. Tim Smith will once again get on the loud pedal a little bit earlier. With the new restart rule in effect, it will go on a 7 point in midway turn 3 and 4 right now. Scott trying to hang on to second. He's got Lepresto and Brenner behind him, so he's surrounded. Oh no! Scott made a mistake. Brenner got caught up in behind. Brenner just got run over by Schruers. Hashtag don't lift even if cars are stopping in front of you. Ample time to get out of this one. Let's have a look. He's about 8 to 10 car lengths in front of him. Schruers back to the pits. I think Brenner is done for as well. Yep, he's back on pit road. One in the green. White flag, lap number 52. If you've got an issue with another person, take it somewhere else.
Green flag.
26 to go and we're back underway. How about Western Neil with the triple two? On the inside with a slider on Sakor, and Sakor upside down. These guys are starting to lose their marbles. We're watching the Ultimate Dirt TV replay. Didn't lift. White flag, lap number 55. So 24 to run. Yes, it is a sim. That's why the damage model is not fully correct. I'd say they do the best with what they're given us anyway. If you can make something better, I'll make something better. The 90 of Fitzpatrick. Have a look and see what happened to him. He gets on by, he just jumps the cushion on entry into turn number 1. Tim Smith still the race leader here in race number 2. Race control will not be happy with how this one is panning out.
Third.
You're gonna keep spamming that shit, I'll just fucking ban you. I don't care. I'm putting up with your little childish bullshit games here. Smith leads the Presto. Scott on the inside. And the Presto starting to catch the race leader. Western Hill on the outside. Look at Zane Scott. Carl Scott in third. So the Scott guys, no relation. Western Hill rides a cushion through 3 and 4. Getting a run on Carl Scott in the 06. The cushion of death is in full effect. Hill trying to make a run for a podium, as is Zane Scott in the 37. Kyle Scott hanging on to a third place finish at the moment. And this could be the reason, the 21 of Tyler Henselman, maybe. Oh, just pulled the inside wall. Knox both had nowhere to go. It's a bit unlucky. Roger, you missed Brenner put on a show in race 1. He actually trod on and going for the race lead with 2 to go. Went to slide the leader, but didn't realise there was a lap car in front of him. Hashtag tunnel vision. And still ended up getting the third place finish anyway, so. Back to green flag racing in just a moment. And for that little kid I just banned before, I'm being unbanned. I'll do it again. And I'll ban you again. This time I won't unban you. Smith from La Presto. Kyle Scott in third. Western Hill 4th. 5th is Zane Scott. Drew Neal on the inside of Hill with 3 wides. Returns 3 and 4. Scott on the top side, Neal coming through on the low side of the racetrack. Scott and Neal. That's Carl Scott in the 06. Neal around the outside. Scott proving that there is 2 lanes of racetrack right now. Scott now goes up top, the 222 of Western Hill. Right on the cushion, you can see the car is for sale. Get in contact with Western Hill on Facebook. You'll be able to sort you out a price. Not sure if the chassis has been bent or not, but by the look of this, I know the motor runs good. I don't think you get the setup with it. Tim Smith, he is just literally gone. Oh!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Take right down the floor, guys.
Did I just see that right? Okay. Teammates, man. Teammates. Oh, he had a run. He had a big run. Big slider. Oh, that is hard racing. Okay. Okay. Let's get the cockpit ready. So Smith makes a mistake there. Lepresto's got a good run, but Smith is back up to speed. Slider, slider, slider. Oh, went out of room. One more time, but this time from Tim Smith's point of view. Now this is the Ultimate Dirt TV replay. Here we go. Oh, boys, there's going to be some fun times in Discord after this one. How about Western Hill inherits the race lead? Chris Brenner, we might need security in Discord in a few moments' time. Security, security needed to the pits, security needed to the pits. Western Newell has the race lead. I have no idea when the final lap was on. Oh, Western Newell! He's on the wall! What is going on? Is there a full moon out in tonight's race? How about Keegan up to position 3? Zane Scott now sliding for second. Where are the grapefruits on these drivers? They're all right on the bottom. Western Newell's almost got a clear track up top. Zane Scott, grow the grapefruits, boys. Grow the grapefruits. Let's go. Keegan, oh no! Scott and Newell. Scott upside down. What is going on? I don't know where to begin on this one. This has had everything. It's... Hey Roger, how is the stream looking now? Is it laggy still? Oh, lady, I don't even know where to begin on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Brenner, Nygaard, is the stream laggy? Is it buffering?
We're on the green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. White flag lap 67. Gonna restart with
Shut
10 to
up,
go.
idiot. Oh, I'll tell you what's
they
up.
fire anytime after the pace check pulls off and they pass the NASCAR logo.
You made me miss
Go,
what?
guys.
Oh, you made me miss what lap the white flag was on. I changed a few things. I don't, and it's obviously helped. I've had to lower the bit rate as well to 2700. I'll tell you what's up. All right. Carl Scott, Drew Neal, Mike Keegan, your top 3. Chris Roberts in 4, and Dylan Workman looking for a top 5. Keegan through the middle, slides it to the top of the racetrack. Western Newell, well, he's going to go back up top. He's got a clear racetrack as Keegan now goes to the top side. Oh, Keegan up top with a slide of Western Newell once again. Buried the rotary into the wall. Roberts up to position 3. Workman trying to roll through the middle. The battle on for the race lead here in a moment. Scott, Neal, Roberts in 3rd. Keegan back to 5th. Workman up to 4th. Yellow is out. Let's have a look. We have Western Newell. I'm going to say he climbed the floor. Whoa.
No, Zane, I probably put my nose where it should be.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put your nose where it should. Oh. Yep. Yeah. You got the wall all right. I dare say he's not on. Literally, if he was on Discord, I would have dragged him in for an interview just to see if he's going to still sell the car. I wonder if it's got any chassis damage or anything like that. Yeah, that car still might be for sale.
Nice.
I'm not sure how much damage there is on it. You'd have to get a hold of Western Newell on Facebook. That's Western Newell on Facebook. Just you're interested, you might be able to get it at a cheap price.
Single file.
No,
white flag,
we're
lap
not on 1 to
70.
green.
Let's try and run
No,
it to the end.
no,
We don't
no.
fire anytime after the pace
Wait.
check pulls off and they pass the
We are
NASCAR
now.
logo.
Yes.
Got 6 to go.
There we are. 6 to go. I love being stuck on replays. Replay. This is the fun. This is the fun. This is the most fun I've had in a long time. Here we go. 6 to go. Green flag is out for the 06 of Kyle Scott. Can he hang on? Can Drew Neal, Western Newell, Chris Roberts, can they find a way to victory lane? Ken Roberts, Calavona, will they find a way into victory lane? Battle on for 2nd and 3rd. Newell has now gone through the middle. Roberts on the inside. Here we go. Come on, Drew Neal. Get to the top and rail the cushion to victory. He rails the top through turns 3 and 4. Have a look at him manhandle that race car and manhandle the cushion. Gets off it down through turns 2. Now goes back to the top in 3 and 4. You know he's got a shot. 3 to run. Lawn Bowls is the real man spot. Oh no! He jumps the cushion, comes off the cushion. Down the middle of the racetrack. 2 to go as they come out of turn number 4. He is riding that baby all the way through turns 3 and 4. He has got to run if he can just get through 1 and 2. You know he's going to have a shot at the race leader. Kyle Scott on the inside. Neil on the outside. 1 to go. You may have just cost yourself a win there. Through turns 1 and 2, the 06 of Kyle Scott into 3 and 4 for one last chance. Drew Neal, he's not going to do it. Checkered flag is out. Kyle Scott gets the win. Second will go to Drew Neal, and Chris Roberts comes home in the third. Woo! We got there. We got there in the end. Oh my goodness. You'll take Neil for 100? Yep, I'll take that bet. I will take both of those bets. Kyle Scott getting the job done. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo. What a race. Well, let's waste no time in going to our podium. And in fact, it looks like there's only one guy on there. No, you can't retract. I've got it there. Look, I've already taken a screenshot. It's on the broadcast. I'll take that 100. All right, well, let's go down to our third place finisher of Chris Roberts. Chris, congratulations, third place. Man, it's just an absolute crazy race. I don't even know where to begin on that one.
Yeah, I'm really not sure either. I got the bad luck again, both races there. That first race was great. I was really looking forward to this one being good, but man, it seemed like a couple fast guys just kept getting together and falling out of the race, unfortunately.
That cushion of death is what caught a lot of drivers out. I mean, there was, you just have to go back and watch the replay. It was a race that literally had everything. I mean, what was it like for you on the racetrack? I know you didn't have the grapefruits to run the top. You're a bit of a gutter rat and love the bottom.
Yeah, that's it was running good there at the beginning, and then I think Hill got a little loose out of 2, got down into Brunner, and then just trying to save it up. I tried to check up, but got into the back of him. It spun me out, and I got lucky this time. It brought the yellow out, so I wound up not going a lap down this time around. And then I was trying to run the top side, but just I don't know if I got it geared wrong or what. It just wasn't working. And then the bottom groove started coming back in. I started picking guys off, and there at the end, I think the bottom groove was the fastest, but in the last 2 laps, I think if you were back up along the wall, I think that groove come in. But there for a little while, the bottom groove became the fast line.
Well, a crazy race to end 2/3 of the season. No doubt, I'm sure you got some sponsors you want to thank.
Yeah, as always, got to give a shout out to Blue Sphere for helping us put this on. It's been great in this whole season. It's been fun, having you up in the booth, Brett, with you, Ultimate Dirt TV. That's been a blast. I mean, you do a great job. We try to put on the best racing we can for you every week. Race 1 was amazing. Race 2 was a little bit caution-filled, but the racing's been improving all season, so you'll have those nights, unfortunately, every now and then. The Dirty Old Bastards, everybody who comes out and races with us tonight, great fields for both of them. Had a nice, huge B main for race 1. I think we had 32 cars for race 1, had 28 show up for this one, so thanks, guys. All the fans out there watching. DTB, Tyler was running at the end of both races tonight, so that's good. That's between last night and tonight, that's 4 in a row he's finished. So maybe his streak of bad luck has come to an end, but probably just jinxed him now. But it's been fun, So thanks everybody for coming out and watching.
Well, I think you heard it first. Tyler Henson has only finished 4 races this season from Chris Roberts. I know he'll go back and watch that, and he'll cuss me out. We'll go to our second place finisher right now. And coming home in second place is the 9 of Drew Neal. Drew, you started on the outside of the 6th row. you had a chance there in those last sort of 5 or 6 laps, but you just couldn't seem to get the top working in 1 and 2. But still, a good result for you and the team.
Yeah, I'm happy with second. I mean, obviously I'd have liked to have gotten him, but he earned this one. I gave it everything I had those last 5 or 6 laps.
And talk about that race. I mean, it was a race that was sort of filled with cautions, but I mean, there was just crazy things going on the racetrack. It was almost like a full moon out there tonight.
Oh, I saw whenever Lepresto and Smith got together, I thought, oh no, this kind of opened up the field for anybody to have a chance at that point.
And what was that? What was the racetrack like at the end there? Obviously, you had Scott run on the bottom, and he was just hitting his marks. That top was fast. I mean, was there a preferred line that you would have liked to take?
Well, I felt like the bottom was a little bit quicker than the top. But I mean, if you hit the top right, I think that you could have gotten a decent enough run. But I just it was so sketchy up there, and there was a huge bump kind of in between 3 and 4, and it just couldn't carry the momentum that you needed to get by him.
Well, you come home second in race number 2, the only race that you actually competed in for this series, for this round, I should say. But look, a second is always a good result for you and the team. I know you would have liked to be one step further on the podium, but it wasn't to be. But no doubt, I'm sure you got some sponsors you want to thank.
Yeah, LNS Express. Like to thank you, Brett, Ultimate Dirt TV, Chris and the boys from the DOB, and Blue Sphere for putting this on. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this.
All right, there we have it. Junior comes away with the second place. So normally we don't do this, but we're going to bring him in. He worked his backside off tonight. Tonight's hard charger from 19th up to position number 4, Stephen Calavoda. I hope I have been pronouncing that name right. Stephen, what a drive. I mean, that was just an epic race.
Oh, man, that was a fun one. I'm not digging the fact that I'm becoming accustomed to having to dig through the rest of the field every night in and night out. But yeah, that was crazy at the end there. Everybody dropped low, and I'm like, man, there's still way more speed up top, but there's a big reward, but a lot of risk to go along with it. So I took the chance, and I feel like if there was 5 more laps, it would have been a whole different ball game at the front of that track for sure.
And those last sort of 5 or 6 laps, you, Workman, Keegan, Bueller, you guys had a heck of a battle. I mean, just looking at a slow-mo replay on the screen, you guys were, at least almost 3 or almost 4 wide there at some parts on that last restart.
Oh my goodness, it was crazy. All them guys were super clean. We were given and taken. So it was great, clean racing for the most part. I ran a lot with that little cluster there. Workman was behind me. He passed me probably somewhere around halfway, and I kind of dug with him. And then they started running low early. Well, I stayed up high, and everybody was dragging me, kind of slowing me down up high. I slid low a little bit, and then all of a sudden, everybody dropped low, and the door was open, and I had to go up there and take it. I passed a lot of cars on the high side in the last probably 7 laps or so.
Well, you finished the night off with passing 13 cars, and I'm sure it felt like you would have passed about 50 cars here tonight. But before we let you get out of here, any sponsors that you want to thank before you go? Shout
out to the boys, Team VLR. Shout out to Chris for putting this league on. Appreciate it. It's always hard work, always hardest to admin. It's easy to drive, harder to admin. Shout out to Raven Graphics, Doyle Lowrance. He's got the vinyl on this car for now. Appreciate you. Last but not least, you do a heck of a job up in the booth. Thank you, Brett.
All right, there you have it. Stephen Calavoda, tonight's hard charger from 19th up to position number 4. Round number 8, 2/3 of the season is complete. We got 4 weeks left of the 360 Sprint Car Series. Well done to the 06 of Kyle Scott. Doesn't look like he's in Discord, so we'll be able to have a chat with him. So it is what it is with your race winner. But man, what a day, what a night it has been. Race number 1 seen some fantastic racing. It's seen an epic finish. Race 2, well, it had a few too many cautions. But some of the accidents we've seen Anthony Lepresto and Tim Smith, well, they come together for the race lead out of turn 4 from a slider and Tim Smith not holding it flat, so we did have security down in the pits to break those guys up because there were a few choice words that were being thrown at each other. But in the end, they're still all friends. They both, in fact, going to drive in a midget come July. And that wraps us up for round number 8 of the Blue Sphere Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards 360 Winged Sprint Car Series live from Lanier. We're not live racing anymore. It is done and dusted. The dust has settled. Thursday night, we move on to the Blue Sphere Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards 410 World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series to compete in round number 8 of that series. Same thing, it'll be qualifying. It'll have practice for 15 minutes. We'll have a qualifying session again, group qualifying like we've seen here tonight. And then we'll have the main event to come. It's been a wonderful night here at Lanier. We want to thank the Blue Sphere Corporation and the Dirty Old Bastards for allowing Ultimate Dirt TV to cover the action. I want to thank all the fans that came out to watch tonight's race. It was a barn burner, some intense racing, some interesting moves, and a deadly cushion, to say the least. And on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, my name is Brett Wheeler. We say good night. We will see you on Thursday night for the World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series presented by Blue Sphere Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards right here on Ultimate Dirt TV.